Man, so this is the Vola Zenith, hand built in Japan in tribal blue. I'm so sort of taken with this thing that I dropped my pick. Who knows where it even went? It just vanished into the tribal blue. A guitar manufacturer, or I should say builder, that is new to me, but is doing something very interesting and very effective, which is building an S-style guitar that somehow manages to have its own classic style and tremendous versatility while preserving and embodying, I guess, a lot of the greatest characteristics of S-style guitars. It's an alder body with a flame maple top. 3 Vola in-house pickups, single humbucker. Very simple arrangement, the way I like it. No coil splitting, nothing like that. The only sort of little flash here is these awesome blue LEDs that can be switched off and that are powered by a battery. The pickups, however, are passive, and a single volume and tone control. And it's one of those guitars that on the face of it, you say, okay, but what's so different? But when you begin to play it, you realize that it's the combination of the pieces together that create an extremely balanced instrument, which is the key to its versatility. And not just its versatility, but its combination of versatility and character, because I'm all about versatility, but never at the expense of character. I'd rather have a one pickup Dan Electro that just has a sound and make it work for whatever I play than I would a generic sounding versatile instrument. And what we've got here is an instrument with tremendous balance, which leads us to versatility and character. What I mean by that is across the frequency spectrum, it just sounds great and right. Low strings to high strings, soft strumming or finger picking to hard strumming. Everything from very to something about the combination of wood hardware pickups and setup, which by the way out of the box is flawless, gives us an instrument that has huge dynamic range, which is to say the really light stuff is very clear and detailed, but never harsh or overly bright. The low string stuff is piano-like, but when you hit it hard, compresses just ever so slightly in a beautiful way. And what this means is that this guitar has a tremendous stylistic range, works beautifully with effects or simply into a clean amp. If you're a hard rock or metal player or shredder, it certainly can work those genres beautifully, but I concentrated on the clean tones because any good guitar really the bread and butter, the base of it is the clean tones and how they sound across the fretboard and vertically up and down the fretboard. The neck pickup is a classic Strat sounding neck pickup with beautiful bell-like tones and a very solid, clear bass. The middle pickup has a little bit more bite than a lot of Strat middle pickups, which I particularly appreciate because you can use it as you might a bridge pickup on a Strat. However, in this case, we've got a wonderful humbucker up here with a different sound and a higher output, but if we want that bite of a bridge pickup, but out of a single, we've got it here, right? You can't make this guitar sound anything but great. No matter how hard you hit it, how sloppy you get, it is a very responsive but sort of user-friendly guitar. The bridge pickup is a nice hot humbucker with just a little bit of upper mid-range peak to give you some really, really nice distorted sounds into a dirtier amp or through pedals, but without being too nasal or too dark and sort of congested. And not only does it sound phenomenal with distortion, but you can roll back the very, very nicely voiced tone control and get fabulous jazz and other types of darker clean tones, warm tones out of it that normally you wouldn't get out of a bridge pickup, but it's just a very, very nicely voiced one in a great guitar. Tone control just opens up beautifully as you roll it up. It's a very usable tone control, which is not always the case on S-style. Now, the in-between tones, which are always my favorite on an S-style guitar, are just phenomenal here. And the voicing of the three pickups is such that we get two very distinct in-between tones, both of which have a lot of spank and quack, but in different ways. So the neck and middle together are just really there's nothing thin or excessively scooped, but boy do they have that. They've got that spank. Bridge in middle, just a slightly different tonality. The scoop is in a slightly different spot. And just a little bit more sort of impact than the neck middle one, a little less delicate, a little bit more aggressive. Absolutely fantastic with zippery fuzzes or with overdrives. And of course, out of the bridge pickup, you're going to get higher output and a little bit more volume, but it's not so excessive as to be unmanageable. The trem arm, which you can screw in to be as tight or as loose as you want, is floating trem, goes both ways, and just has tremendous tuning stability for this type of guitar. absolutely fantastic. Beautiful build quality all the way around. A little bit of flash, but there's something about the proportions of the thing and the design of it that makes it somehow extremely tasteful in its flashiness, if that's possible. You know me, I'm kind of a, I don't think you'd consider me the most flashy guitar player or the most flashy personality, but I could totally rock this. You know I like things that are blue. I really like these light up fret markers. And most of all, I like the way this thing feels and plays. It's remarkably light. It is very, very easy to get along with. As I mentioned, great tuning stability, Goto tuners, 22 frets, 25.5-inch scale, rosewood board, all these things I really like. And it's got a voice. That's it. It's got a distinctive voice across all three pickups, no matter how you play it. And you can't ask for much more than that in a guitar if you're looking for an S-style guitar that has both versatility and character and a voice that you can really shape to sort of become your own. How about that? I like it. Till next time.